Hi, and welcome to Thrive Thursday. Each Thursday, I share with you a recipe that you can make using your Thrive Life freeze-dried ingredients. I always say there's no excuse to live off beans and rice in your food storage when you can make amazing meals and foods like this. Not only is it great for emergencies, if there's a food shortage or a financial crisis personally or nationally or whatever, if you ever need to live off your food storage, this is great. These are great recipes to have, but you can also use these in every day. You don't have to get to that stage where you're living off your food storage. We use our Thrive Life freeze-dried foods all the time in just recipes because it's fast. It's easy, and it's really healthy. The ingredients have really high nutritional value, and the flavor is amazing. So be sure to like and subscribe so you can see all the great recipes. Every Thursday, I share a new recipe idea. And they're usually all, if not mostly, made with shelf-stable ingredients, and which is perfect for food storage. So today I am going to be showing you a strawberry banana French toast recipe. So easy. You'll die when you see how easy this is, but it's a good way to kind of kick things up. One of the things, if you're living off food storage or just every day, it's nice to take a basic recipe and just change a couple ingredients out, and bam, you've got a whole new flavor and it feels like a whole different meal. A lot of my recipes you can do that. So today I'm making strawberry banana French toast. You could totally do blackberry French toast, peach French toast, any fruit flavor that you really like, even pumpkin. And you could do the same technique, the same recipe for any flavor variety you like, and all of a sudden now you've got different varieties of French toast. So as always, in the description of this video there is a link to my Thrive Life website where you can purchase the freeze-dried foods and ingredients, as well as there's a link to my blog where you can get a printable version of this recipe if you're like me and you like to have things printed out and in notebooks or cookbooks, stuff like that. That's down there as well. So I'll go ahead and tilt the camera down and show you how quick and easy this is. So the first thing we're going to do is get our little mini food processor and blend up the bananas and strawberries. So I've got our Thrive Life freeze-dried bananas. This really, you don't have to stick to the measurements, roughly about a half a cup, and it depends on how much French toast you're making too. So these amounts are totally adjustable. And then same for the strawberries. I just did roughly about a half a cup of each. But again, this is just kind of eyeball it, and there's not really a wrong way you can do this. If you want a lot of flavor, add a lot. If you just want a mild fruit flavor, then just add a little bit. Once you have those in your little food processor, you can also use a blender. I like this mini food processor. It comes real handy for small batches like this. You're going to blend it up. Now, you want it to be a fine powder. It will still have some chunks in it, and that's okay, but you want them as small as possible, just because it can get in the way when we're cooking, when we're grilling the French bread. So you want it as powdered as possible. Excuse me. And so just blend it up there for a second until it gets as fine as possible. And you'll see here, there is, like I said, some little chunks and little pieces. That's okay if there's a little bit, but like smaller than a grain of rice, right? So you just don't want them too big, or else they could burn when you cook them on the French toast. So put those in our container, and now we're just going to add our eggs and our instant milk. This is so easy because all this is Thrive Life. It's shelf stable, super easy. This would be really easy to do camping, or having an RV, something quick and easy. You could have it pre-made and just add the water. I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of the Thrive Life egg powder, the freeze-dried eggs. These are great. They're just like regular scrambled eggs or whatever. And then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of our instant milk. Instant milk is delicious. Way better than powdered milk. If you've ever tried powdered milk and you didn't like it, try the instant milk from Thrive Life. It's made for drinking specifically, so it has really good flavor. And then we're just going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is totally optional, but usually we put vanilla or cinnamon in our French toast, and I thought vanilla would be better for this particular recipe. And then we're going to do 1 cup of water. So we have our 3 tablespoons of eggs, 3 tablespoons of instant milk, and our powdered fruit, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 cup of water. And you can get this recipe in a printable version on my blog, so don't feel like you have to write it down. It's easy to get and print off. At this point, we're just going to mix it together. So because there are some teeny tiny little chunks there, that's okay. We just want to make sure we don't have any powdered chunks. So mix it up really good. Make sure you get in the corners of your bowl, scrape the bottoms, all that. And you'll tell once you mix this in, and as you mix it, it rehydrates pretty fast. With freeze-dried foods, it usually depends on the density as far as how fast they rehydrate. Because these are powdered, the milk and the eggs, it's really, really fast. And we powdered the fruit too, so it all rehydrates pretty fast here. And you can tell like the texture, see how it's got that stringiness like from an egg, like just like if you were doing fresh eggs in French toast. That's what you want. So now that we have our mixture all mixed together, it's time to make our French toast. I like to use butter on my skillet, but if you prefer the Pam spray or non-stick cooking spray, that's fine too. Whatever kind of shortening or whatever your personal preferences are. And then we're just going to get our bread, and just normal bread. You can use homemade bread, any bread you want, and dip it in our egg mixture, coat it really well, and then put it on the griddle. Oh, and if you coat it too long, the bread will fall apart, so careful with that. And just make sure it's well coated, and then put it on the griddle. And at this point, we're just going to cook it until it is brown on both sides. So just normal French toast, you cook it until you flip it, and if it's not quite done, you can always flip it again. And I flipped this one a little bit too early, but that's okay. So you can flip it back and forth. You just don't want soggy French toast, right? So you're just cooking it until it's nice and golden on both sides, and you're good to go. It is that easy. So from there on, you've got French toast. And there you go. Super easy. So I put a little whipping cream on top. That sounded good, right? If you have it. It's starting to melt though because my French toast was hot. So let's cut into this. And then just for looks, I put a couple of the freeze-dried strawberries and bananas on top. Added a little syrup. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I didn't get much whipping cream. Let's try another bite. So definitely, it almost has like a crepe flavor. You know, like you have the fruity crepes with that flavor because it's like got that fruity sweetness to it, to the French toast. That's good. Wow. That mixture of the fruit in with the egg and milk mixture adds a whole new dimension to French toast. Try this out. Like I said, you can use any combination of fruit that you like, but that is really good. Quick and easy breakfast, or I mean, sometimes we have breakfast for dinner type thing. Super easy recipe. And you can make it all different varieties of whatever your favorite fruit is. So try this out. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below and tell me what your favorite combinations are going to be or what you've tried for this fruit French toast. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Thursday.